Hello everybody, welcome back to Knock on the Coffin Lid. We're going to be trying out Percival again, and I just want to try a bit of a different build. Maybe we can build into armor and strength. With no HP damage taken at the end of the previous turn, gain 2 strength at the end of turn. So yeah, we got all the stuff. There's multiple classes. I'm just gonna go standard Percival level 3. Turns out level 1 is the thing too, so yeah. Again, maybe we don't switch to the highest difficulty. Yeah, so we gotta figure out how to defend ourselves. Right. Crimson Steps, maybe? Maybe we go that way. Maybe we can be good. Northern Gate. Loyalty and unity are not the hallmarks of demons. In other words, you suggest I look at the Northern Gate. Okay. We'll continue on our way. We're gonna be fine this time. Oh man, I mean, obviously I lost because I was trying to experiment and it was bad. Last time you got far and solid enough to prepare yourself properly. Oh wow, you get buffs. Yeah, I think this is definitely what like terrible mode is meant for. Okay. Okay, gain 5 strength and 5 agility for the first 3 battles. That's not bad. How about we take some items? The robber's armor. Hello. Increase maximum health by 15. Gain 1 evasion. Gain gold during a battle. Draw a card. For every 3 cards played, gain 1 strength. Whenever visiting a vendor, gain 500 gold and 3 random potions. At the start of turn, reset the cost of cards in hand to 0 until they are played. That's insane. If you go full robber, you can go crazy. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe I should have been money, Percival.
You said she was Sigismund's secret advisor.
Do you not know the meaning of the...
But he was my friend.
That he was letting you in? Believe me, it's far from the case.
Bjorn? That deranged lichen?
It would be better to ask them about this, but alas...
I like how they're both dead, and we definitely could revive them, but we don't. Okay, we've learned lots of things. The events are indeed different for us versus our lichen friend. There is so much to learn about this game. This is a deep dive. I'm excited. Okay. So as far as what we want to do, I don't know, can we make us like good of friends as we did last time? Let's try. Let's try talking to bandits, see how we handle it here.
Bipedal prey is easier to catch.
So we'll gain block. Right, having block is nice. Forgot what that was like. If it deals damage, your block goes in front of the damage. That's so nice. Returns all burn cards to the discard pile. That's so good. Okay. I do want to try out like a block build, but also it seems like we're going for something a little bit more money oriented. Gains 5 block, gain 5 block next turn. Not bad. 4 block and 2 strength for 1 turn. That's not great. Deal 4 damage to all enemies when dealing damage. Inflict exposed. Okay, I said I wanted to go block build. Let's lean into it. The AoE seems better at the start though. Mistook us for one of their own kind. I see. We get to choose one or the other. Go to the cage. We could buy out. I think it costs us 100 gold, right?
Robbers have never...
They've come down from the...
I see.
Starvation.
Okay, Lichen Boy gets a lot better event than that. That's fascinating. But now we should have Snorri, right? We should definitely have Snorri. No, we have Eagle. Okay, so it's different who you rescue. Fascinating. Okay, we'll definitely have enough to block multiple times. Oh, I need to finish this guy off before he gets away with my booty. Oh, thank you, Eagle. He's helping. Okay. Not too shabby. 1, 2.
What was
Why are these getting damage? I don't know. But we're fine. We kept our money. That's the important part. They cannot harm me. The only thing that makes any progress in the fight by gaining 2 armor. This guy's exposed. You're out of here. It's over. Okay, gain 4 strength for 1 attack. If the character is exposed, the effect is doubled. Wait, you also have drain strength? Oh, I guess these are like neutral cards. Okay. Character is exposed, the strength is doubled. The effect is tripled. That's funny. I don't know. I really like drain strength. Heavy armor, gain HP, gain 4 armor. I mean, that does just seem good, does it not? Club is apparently good damage. Deal 10 damage at the cost of attacks. Change the cost of attacks to 0. Not bad, not bad. I'll take the heavy armor. It's like full block build. Hey, look, they're giving me an elixir of armor. It's all coming together already. Alright, go shield smashy build. What is this armor? Right, we did have an armor immediately, and then I abandoned it just as fast. All right, we're gonna attack the Marauder. Seems to be a path towards the light, which I think is okay. I should have gained 2 armor. I don't think it's going to matter much. Just have to not let this dude escape. But it seems like it'd be pretty hard for them to escape. We do gain 2 strength per turn as long as we don't take damage, which is all good. Easy peasy.
deaths bring you closer?
Yeah, Percival's pretty easy to understand. It feels like the cards are immediately all useful in comparison to the 4 damage attacks we're getting from Elf Boy. Burn 2 random cards, return a random card. Right, I tried to do that last time to go infinite. Didn't quite work out, but doesn't mean that it can't. Double the damage. No, it can't because you just don't get them back immediately. Oh, unless we play with the Robber's armor. Okay, double the damage from the next attack. If this attack is lethal, the effect is refreshed. Interesting. Golden armor. Marauder's Blade. At the end of the battle, receive an extra item. Right, yeah, we did that before. I mean, again, this is like one of those might as well equips. Oh, no, it's not. Well, in this case it is. In this case, we might as well equip it. Okay. Shame on the last run. We had so much money and then didn't get to spend it anywhere. Darn crying shame. Okay. Could talk to the troll. Okay. I thought talking instead of trying to pull it out would work better, but apparently not. And then again, I don't know if it doesn't work out. Like, for Percival here, maybe Percival has the strength to actually help this troll. We'll gain some block. I guess actually I didn't need to. We have 9 armor.
Not a chance.
Easiest fights of my life. Oh, Percival. You're so much easier. Gain 5 block at the end of each turn. I mean, I have to go with like what was my stated goal at the start of this all. Armor invincibility, block cannot be gained. Yeah, that's a funny one. That's a lot better than
Trolls
cost of
have
all
never
cards
been
is
seen on the
double.
frontier, which wild
Imagine
behavior
block
has
can't be
brought them.
gained on the elf.
I suspected it.
You're right. But somebody has given them the bad idea.
So do they?
That's what.
That much?
Yeah, that was interesting. Alright, could go to a shop. I guess I'd like to. We should have some money. Provoker's Mask, gain 2 strength, enemies gain 2 strength. Let's do it. I think we're winning fast enough to make that work.
I don't know. I was never fond of Ingvar as a person. I thought he was my friend.
I don't know exactly who gave the order to poison the wine. Perhaps he even believes that he...
I'm sick and...
What I mean is that obviously Sigismund didn't value...
This is interesting. Alright. Trade doesn't stop. Yeah, okay. What can we get here? Can I get anything else that's like a robber? Yes. Robber's boots. I feel like if we get enough... if we get enough robber stuff, it'll be really darn good. Okay, get a jab, inflict poison upon dealing health damage. That's not bad. Oh, I can't afford it though, unless I sell my stuff. Right, which we are going to do. Because golden armor doesn't do anything for us, I think. But I can buy the robber's boots. Yeah. Okay, and then dealing damage against block, gain 1 armor. That seems like a really good way to like continuously win. And yeah, what is this? Boots of the Thundering Mountain? This is fascinating. I wonder if you could go like full Thundering Mountain. I mean, the robber stuff does seem stronger, but like, what if we went full Thundering Mountain? You know? Like, you know? Like, what if we... What if we could? This is like armor stuff, right? When taking damage without losing HP, deal 1 damage to the attacker per 2 block? That's so good. Wait, this is like exactly what I was talking about wanting to build into. I have to try. I hate that I have to try and I've already wasted money on robber stuff. It's not exactly a waste depending on how you think about it, but it's kind of a waste. Okay. Can I buy more Thundering Mountain things? Start a battle, gain 1 armor per set of gold. We already have boots, right? The boots are the robber. The weapons. I guess I could replace my weapon. Am I even close to like... Am I even close to the weapons? Not really. 240 away. I'd have to sell some pretty... I'd have to sell... I have to give up on the robber dream. That's fine. We're giving up on the robber dream. We're living our own dream. And then we're buying the axe, right? Could buy the boots instead though, because we don't have boots either. Yeah, buy the boots. Yeah, okay. Then we'll leave. And then we'll equip. And then we'll go... We'll live with that decision for now. We can hide. We lose some gold? Wow, you suck. Yeah, go back and search for the gold. I don't want to lose that. Alright. Wait, I feel like I still lost some gold. Whatever. Dwarves still have the same effects, right? Yeah, gain 1 fury when playing 2 cards of the same type in a row. Cool. Well, thankfully, we're not even close to doing that, so... I hope they don't hit me. Ah, they can't. All about to gain some strength here. Which is terrifying. You're taunting already? You can't do that. That's cheating. Gain 5 block this turn, 5 block next turn. Seems unlikely to make the biggest of differences, to be honest. I play 2 cards in a row. I'm dumb. It's okay. We're tanky enough. I need to rest, apparently. Right, 2 cards in a row. Well, no harm in going further. This is actually kind of a hard fight. I don't know. Like, it really depends on your draw, huh? Okay, you're the only one attacking, so like this doesn't matter as much. That we're giving them Fury. Our problem is that we don't heal as easily. But we're dealing 29 damage, so like, you're out of here. Alright. Nothing in the ruins. We didn't gain much gold out of that. Draw a random skill, becomes ethereal, and has to be burned. I don't like that. Gain 1 agility, increase block gain from cards by the value of agility. Okay. A dwarven axe. Deal 6 damage 3 times. That's like, whatever. That's sellable. Okay, I'd like to... Right, we restore HP. We can train. I see. Yeah, so instead of removing a card like the other guy gets to, we can restore HP.
Yes, I mean,
What is she trying?
if I only you can see.
Alright. Start the battle. Fight the dwarves. Okay. Don't play 2 cards of the same type. Remember that. Not in a row, anyways. Interesting that it's a different boss here. I wonder if they just have a bunch of different bosses at the start. Okay, 1, 2. Don't do it twice in a row. Block. No, don't die, my elf friend. I have no way to protect you because I don't know who they're going to target. Deal damage, inflicts exposed. Oh wait, they're going to target me. I also just don't have a way to protect you. That's just like not something I do. So we can skill, attack, skill. We'll take some damage. Maybe? No, we don't take any damage, but we do gain exposed, so now we might take damage. Return a burned card of your choice, right? Yeah, okay. Do the 1. Good old 2. Good old 3. And then you have evasion left, so you're not out of the wood. You're not dead just yet. Okay. And now you might die if I can't save you. Remember, they are all gaining strength. We only have 1 energy, unfortunately.
And that's how he died.
No. Okay, we saved their life. Okay, wait. Our elf friend might survive after all. Doesn't matter if they gain Fury this turn. It also doesn't matter if we play more of these cards this turn. So, expanded list of battle skills. Yeah, block and deal damage. That's fair. However, have you considered that I just win right here? Defeat the brothers. Easy. Yeah, lightning strike. Deal 3 damage, gain a copy of this card in the discard pile, draw 1. It's like, okay, maybe. Gain 1 exposed and deal 14 damage to all enemies. Twice. Okay, swap the effects of strength and agility. Strength boost block, agility boost damage. We are getting a lot more strength right now. I am... we'll hold off on that. That is weird. You know, let's do dominance. Okay, we have amulet of resistance. The 5 armor makes sense to me when dealing damage, inflict bleeding. Gain 5 agility though. 5 armor or 5 agility? Let's take the 5 armor straight. That seems good. And then we'll gain Goblin Bomb, Mandrake Root, gain immune for a turn. Right, I forgot how OP some stuff is. Gain 1 immune and 5 blight using any consumable. Fascinating. 2-handed sledgehammer. Gain 4 strength. If attack does more than 30 damage, gain 1 strength. Okay, not unusable right now. Though I might want more money.
Last time, you said that you'd barely known your pet.
I'm a commoner.
Yes.
The point is not to please.
It was still
Right. It seemed to suit. Anyway, why all...
to see the future.
Alrighty. Okay. Won't look like a break at all occurred, hopefully, if I did this right. Whoa. When fried, they're delicious, don't you know? I wanted to taste them, but I didn't want to meet the mother. No, we gotta try to crack the egg. Oh, apparently that's a bad idea. Why does that increase the darkness? I thought it would decrease the darkness by getting rid of evil worms. I guess worms are the good thing? Is that what I'm learning? And all this time, I didn't know.
Not a chance.
Gain 1 exposed, deal 22 damage 2 times to all monsters. That might have been good. On 0, these guys just break. Decreases when taking damage. On the count of 0, get a worm egg. Interesting. So yeah, we could have just won that fight immediately, but then I would have gotten less gold. Well, now I also could have gotten the same gold. Whatever. If the enemy tends to attack, gain 2 strength. That's not terrible. Gain 6 damage per attack. Deal 6 damage per attack played this turn. If we can get more energy, that would be good. Deal 9 damage. If the enemy is exposed, deal the same amount of damage once again. Finishing move doesn't seem too bad. Assault shield. If there's no block at the end of turn, gain 10 block. Yes. We'll equip that worm egg. Restore 20% HP and gain 1 ward. We'll take it. We got 3 worm eggs. That's a good thing.
The earthworms are the foundation. Their tunnels provide shelter.
And who becomes food for the...
Everyone.
Okay, we're gonna go down the middle. I'm gonna head towards Shieldy Block War because that looks like it. They have a shield that would be good to give to me. Huge Roar killed me, although they form intelligible sentences. No easy task. He was dumb and he was big. Before grunted the half words, I understand only 2 things. He's the smart and he wanted me to become the vassal. Haha, nope. Wait, I guess I should have. I guess these are the good orcs. He said vassal, which is like not slave, which I guess is nice for an orc, right? Maybe I should have just helped him out here. He changed his stance. In case of severe wounds, change his intention. Change his intention when taking damage. Gain 1 strength when dealing HP. Okay. Debuffs everyone on the battlefield. Okay, well now I feel a tiny bit bad for taking this guy down. I feel a tiny bit bad. Okay, and our elf friend is going to keep changing his intention, so like... I don't know what we're doing here. We're gaining gold, that's what we're doing. We're gaining some armor, just for now. He's got 8 balm. The regen is stacking. 5 block at the end of each turn. Look at that. I can't like make him weaker though. I can't do that anymore, I should say, because I messed it up. 10 times 4 is so much damage. Right, because we're constantly giving strength with the Provoker's Mask. I should probably change up my plan if I'm going to be doing what I'm doing. You know? It just seems like a good idea. Okay, 17 damage isn't that bad. We can tank that. No, don't hit him twice. Okay, he rested a turn. Poor guy's thinking.
Their deaths bring you closer to your goal.
Do they? Well, I thought it was a bad thing. Batu the Smarts increases maximum health by 20, gain 10 strength, lose 20 agility. Okay, interesting. When drawing a curse or status, draw one card. That's not a terrible talent if we have to do that often. Okay, and then a helmet. Gain 2 balm. I mean, ideally we don't need it. Gain 3 barbed. When taking damage, inflict bleeding. I like that kind of helmet. What's a lance? Start of this turn, draw 2. At the start of turn, draw 2? Wait, sorry. At the start of the turn, draw 2? At every turn, you draw 2? And then you also have 20 piercing damage card in the deck that costs 1 and you inflict 3 breach. That lance is so good. It's too good. It's not right for this run. We gotta wait a second on that one. Another Mandrake root, cause yeah. A flash amulet as well. Gain 1 energy at the start of battle. Everyone gains 3 exposed. I mean, I do like the energy. I like how it's energy instead of draw. They know
Don't get your
what's stronger per character. Okay. Yeah, this is like the 5 magic armor, right? Crazy talk. This one's funny. Gain 10 strength, lose agility. Now, what was I gonna do? A helmet replacement here. That way we don't have to lose. Now, gaining the energy, it's not necessary, you know? It's not necessary. We don't need extra energy per turn. Since when was that valuable in this kind of card game? Lose 2 agility if attack does more than 20 damage. Okay, alright. Orc stuff is also losing agility, so maybe it's less good for block. I felt like Shield Orc would be good. His fat won't do. The goblins are afraid that their worms will become stupid from eating it. Refuse? And then, yeah, that increases the darkness, but I don't know why. Wait. Okay. I'm gonna be nice here. We're gonna give all our gold to the buffalo. Which helps sets things right. Okay, added 5 armor. And 5 balm? Forever? Permanently? Can I see that somewhere? Alright, we're going into this arena again. Kill the big worm. This is, again, going to lead towards darkness, but probably in an okay way. Okay.
I thought you already had developed immunity to poison.
Right. I mean, it shouldn't do damage to us. Okay. The poison's gonna hurt, though. We can drain ya. I can talent, I can block. We're all gonna be just fine. Except for the poison damage. Yeah, we do seem to have balm permanently and armor permanently. Which is great news. That is fantastic. I can't be any happier. Drain your strength again? Like, we'll just gain HP. Then you've got nothing? Good chunk of damage done. No, Elfman, you died. You're not good. You shouldn't have attacked. Draw a cursor status, draw a card. Yeah, we don't really have to worry about that, but like, we can pretend. Alright, he's out of here. We never had a problem with that. Gain 4 strength and 4 armor. Not bad. Just draw 2 cards. Just a straight draw 2. Okay, not terrible, not terrible. Deals 8 damage, increases damage 4 times. Or increase damage by 4 after this combat. Or by 4 this combat. Okay. Deal 4 damage twice. Increase agility by 1. I mean, that's a cool attack. But, I mean, strategist is just free extra draw, right? 5 armor. Ward, gain barbed. Troll's club. When playing 2 attacks in a row, gain 2 strength. When playing a skill, the strength bonus is removed. Gain 2 balm. Gotcha. I don't know, I'll take goblin armor. I don't know which one is like more or less valuable. Draw 2 cards of your choice. Cards in hand cost 0 until the end of the battle. Wow. I think potions also just seem to be better. Gain 2 strength. What is a simple sharp axe? What a move. Could just go around the tent for stuff, or we can go into the tent. Sadly, we lost our elf friend, but I guess, like, to be honest, I'm not sure they could ever last. Evade HP damage from attacks less than 5. Yeah, you know, it's pretty darn good. I just, like, haven't had any issues. Interesting. We don't have, like, a clan we can do. I mean, I will agree. We do have a clan I can do. What? Anyways, fight's much the same. Gosh, we got here so much faster this time. You know what? Let's gain 5 armor. Why not?
Here are the big problems.
Oh wait, we're immune for a turn. Then we gain 5 blight. That's not great, right? Like, Blight's just gonna deal damage to us. Yeah, okay. Well. Why didn't that destroy them? What am I missing? I'm missing something there. I thought that was gonna end their lives. Anyways, they're gonna deal some damage to me, maybe? Yeah, they definitely dealt some damage to me. I'm gonna drink an HP potion. Just try to get some HP back. We're gonna like survive for a bit. It's a lot of blight. Okay, we got HP back. I can equip things mid-combat, it seems. So yeah, this is probably something that you should do. Into the battle. Let's do it. I didn't have to fight like a giant worm this time. I guess because it was like a different location. I don't know. When drawing a curse or status, draw 1 card. Yeah, that could be good against this guy. I kind of forget. You gain damage based on how much I have attacked you. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Now we just need to find a way not to lose block at the end of the turn, and then we'll be golden. There's no block at end of turn, gain 10 block. I see Assault Shield actually doesn't help us too much. Well, kind of, actually. Like, doesn't it mean I can just attack all in here? Because, like, we still are going to have armor?
He can't defend forever.
Yeah. Like, actually doesn't matter? Interesting. You know, you're the one not attacking me. Right, we do get weakened forever in this fight. That is something I recall. Carousel, burn, add to discard pile. Add the discard pile to the draw pile, draw a hesitate card. Right, okay. I guess that's like to stop you from going infinite is what that seems like that's for. So I was about to redraw my discard pile or something. Interesting. I didn't even know they had an infinite blocking mechanic in the game. I keep trying to find a way to go infinite and then it keeps being hard. I swear, once we get the ability to just hold our block, we'll be good. Surely there's a way. I'm hoping it's the double shield from the orc, though we didn't get that last time. I think it's just because, like, Lycan Man can't get the shield. But surely we can get the shield. Alright. Also, clearly you can't hurt me. Damage taken by attacks is increased. I mean, like, whatever. You don't do damage to me, and I don't do damage to you. We're at an impasse. Except I deal some damage to you. These guys are not the easiest, though. But you are a great way for me to keep getting a bunch of gold. Gain 1 ward until the end of the game? What happens if you keep these eggs? I'm even more curious about that. Yeah, I mean, it's a good turn for exposed, right? Get our drain strength back. It'll help us win faster. The less you can do, the more we can do. We're waiting for a card that gives us retained block or an item. One of the two. It'll happen though, surely. 34 damage. Okay, we don't quite block that. Block 30, but then you don't actually deal full damage to me. Because there's only going to be 5, and we have the armor that stops you from us taking damage. So, take that. Gain 6 block this turn and next turn. All's good. I can't see a world in which you actually touch me. But I can see a world in which I continue getting blocked from you. So this is great. Yeah. There we go. Elite battle, elite battle. Wait, what? Which into the battle should I do? Which one should I go for? Gains agility when playing 2 attacks in 1 turn. Okay. So ideally we don't do that. He's got the barricade. Surely you give me a card that gives me barricade or something. You gotta give me something. 2 attacks in 1 turn. Okay, so we want to just play 1 big attack. I get it. You're gonna block. Block for a hefty amount. You don't lose your block, and the armor's a rough one. Skill, but we might as well keeping the block down. I think is going to be important for us. Worm egg, very interesting. 162 damage. Damage depends on block. Yeah, okay. So I can inflict weakness on him, which immediately makes it so I survive. And I could toughen up this turn, or this might be a good turn to take less damage. I can take 56 damage. That's not terrible. Not the end of the world. I have 1 card left in deck once again, so this is like same sort of situation as last time. I'm figuring it out. I want to wait to use my +2 draw a card. Okay, then you're gonna gain block. I need to deal more damage, and I need to not keep giving you agility when possible. We should continue scaling in a decent manner. Let's do this. And he's weakened for a while. One day we'll get through. 5 block at the end of each turn. 1 attack. 1 block, sure. Still, once he does his like deal damage as attack again, we're gonna be in trouble at some point. This costs. Does this always cost 2? No, we're muddled. Okay. Not great. We also have immune if we need to. This is not a bad time to use Witch's Eye.
Are there any side effects?
Apparently everything was going to be 2 cost anyways. Oh, that's right. I get immune for a turn if I use a consumable, but then I have Blight for the rest of the battle. Forgot about that. This might be just a turn where you hit him. You gotta do it at some point. Giving him the agility is whatever. We gotta crush through his armor somehow, some way. Not this way, though. Thankfully, we have regen counteracting our blight, so it's never gonna be too big of an issue. Also, thankfully, he's weakened, so we don't really take damage at all. We continue strengthening up. Come on. One of these days. There we go. He can't hurt me. I can hurt him. This is good. We're gonna be okay. I'd like to heal. Yeah, there we go. Then continue getting money. I mean, it turns out 9 block just isn't that, or 9 gold just isn't that much. Gain 4 strength if the character is exposed. Deal 4 damage, gain 1 strength. That's like kind of just mediocre at best. Yeah. Do we expose at all? No, we'll just skip. Tower shield. At the start of turn, only half block is removed. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Well, it's close enough. Half is still something, but not as bad. Drawing a cursor status card, draw 1. Deal 4 damage to ice. Increase agility by 1. That one's not bad. And then we could take a not that dagger. I don't want evasion bleed dagger. Killing an enemy deals 20 damage. I don't know. None of those are particularly interesting. Hey, we can get a Mandrake root. Being immune for 2 turns seems good. Given our trophy, it makes it 2 turns. Trickster hat. Start turn, lose 1 strength and gain 1 agility. 2-handed shield, gain 12 block. Block is not 12 armor. Block is not lost at all. Yeah, we are two shielding it. Strategist is just better. I'm looking for a block scaling card now, I suppose, but 2 random status cards in the draw pile, draw 2. That's not bad. Wait. Status cards are bad. When status cards are bad and you draw 2, cleansing's just better than strategist? There's gotta be a reason not to do it, but I don't know what that reason would be. Let's do elixir of protection. A robber's knife. We went away from the robber stuff, but imagine gain 10 gold upon dealing damage with an attack once per turn. Imagine if we'd kept going full robber. We're gonna continue to train. We do have a block scaling card, right? Don't we have one? We have something? Anything? Please? 2 cards of your choice. Return 2 burned cards, except for itself, because it doesn't allow you to do that. Whoa, something freaked out on my computer here for a second. 3 times is better than 2 times in terms of dealing damage. Damage of lunges being increased is like nice, but not really amazing. 10 block this turn, next turn. You know, oh, you don't burn when you get upgraded, and you probably stay burning. We can just keep you around forever. That's a good upgrade. Alright, still learning a lot. Hello. Guy. Goblins fight orcs. Orcs fight the elves fight the dwarves. Are you beginning to understand anything? Everyone battles each other. Yeah, I get it. It's all part of some game somehow. I don't know why I would assume that, but we'll just take the hint and pretend that yes, that totally makes sense.
You can't have too much armor.
Oh, I forgot to equip my shield. Oh no. Whatever. We don't really have block scaling like stuff at the moment, but we would be invulnerable to damage, which I enjoy. I think. You weirdly like don't do anything, but I assume you're gonna summon a worm at some point. No, you do make me deal damage for each of my block. 1 damage per 10, but like that's something. Okay, we do need to apply some block this turn. Not more block, right? Yeah, we're fine. Wait, what? Not sure. Oh, we have a leg up. Right. Okay. At some point, this guy's gonna summon, surely. Oh, floundering. For every card played, burn a random card in hand. Oh, maybe we don't want to do that. I lost my money gaining card. It feels a little bit bad. I don't want to lose this, but I'm fine burning another card. I can't burn those cards, apparently. Okay. Playing the next card until end of turn summons worms. So we just don't play cards and we chill? And you still don't hurt me? And then we don't summon worms? And then you're the simplest. Okay, never mind. You're gonna summon a worm this turn. Fair enough. I was gonna say, you might be the simplest dude to fight ever. Does Worm have taunt? By any chance?
How many more are there?
I see. They can summon like infinite worms. That's like their whole dealio. Uh-oh, I burned my draw card. In case the worm stays alive, we'll be finishing this guy shortly. Or not so shortly. Steals health. Inflicts helpless upon taking damage to health to stun it.
Take a rest and
Can you just get out of my face already? You've been here too long. You're gone. Okay, we do still have to finish off the worm, but that's fine. The worm is not gonna be that bad. And we have block. I like we could go tower shield or we could go super block. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we still don't take damage, do we? You can't harm me. I am the only one who can harm myself. I don't even understand why I'm not getting poisoned, but whatever. Oh, now I am. Okay, that's fine. It's over. The Supreme Goblin. Easy. Upon playing lunges, restore 2 health, gain 2 wound, gain 25 block. At the end of turn, take 2 damage. I see. We don't need desperate block so much, but I can see why it's useful. Upon playing lunges, restore 2 health. I do like that as a talent. I do be liking that as a talent. Spiked helmet. What is this? Is this a... Hold up. When taking damage, inflict 5 bleeding to the attacker if barbed. Increase the maximum health by 15. Gain 5 armor at the start of turn. Gain 2 barbed. Oh, I mean, this is armor helmet, right? Like, I can't not take that. Gain 1 energy at the start of battle. Reduce maximum health of all allies, so I don't need allies. Gain 1 energy, lose 1 agility. I mean, I gotta take the spiked helmet. That's just, like, on theme. Take a elixir of recovery in case something gets through my block somehow. Oh, dude, is this another robber thing? No, sorry, it's a high goblin thing. At the start of turn, gain 6 block for each card in hand. Whoa! That's a lot of block. When you gain gold during battle, draw a card. For every 3 cards played, gain 1 strength. Wait, this is a robber thing. Dang, we could have had more robber stuff. Gain 1 immunity. I don't need the immunity, to be honest. We'll take that. Then we get to upgrade. Okay, what if I get to upgrade this? 4 health per lunge? I mean, I don't know that I really wanted it in the first place, but like, let's do it. Dominance is good. 3 damage, or 14 damage 3 times to all enemies is great. Maximum health. When losing HP, gain 1 strength and 5 block. We're not caring about Armor of Vengeance at all. Yeah, goodbye, goblins.
All around me is oh right.
Sigismund's reign has been disastrous. It seems that he's...
Do you?
Oh no.
Alright, we got more of Percival's story at least to go through, but we're going to grab a full block. Yeah, full block. Okay. Then spiked helmet, right? I guess inflicting bleeding's kind of okay, but we don't take damage, so it's all about the gaining 5 armor and then at the start of turn gain 2 barbed. Like, eventually there's nothing they can do. We might as well equip, like, other stuff here. Other stuff that we're actually, like, gonna reasonably use, probably, in any random battle. Because the rest of that stuff, we're clearly not. Oh, this is another part of the robber set. Right. 6 block for each card in hand. It's pretty cool, though. This is like... I don't know, it's me. It's got the crown on it. It's clearly where I should go. Invincibility elixir. Wait, is this like how to survive? How invincible is this invincibility elixir? We could pay 300 gold for it. Okay. We're familiar with the Count Blacksmith at the Northern Gate. He lives at the castle in the Forges. Excellent armor, but he can make invincibility armor. He needs the energy core of a dwarven golem. I hear that dwarves devastate the heathlands. I mean, we had invincibility armor last time and it didn't matter. Maybe it was just immunity armor. I heard the dwarves devastate the heathland, drove humans out to prevent them from returning. Placed a guardian golems on all trails. You kill such a golem, you get its core. Although to kill a golem, you'll need invincibility in the first place. Interesting. I mean, we'll buy your potions. We will not buy your potions. I thought this was going to be a normal shop, but it was not. Okay, so if we could go to the Forge of the Blacksmith, that's how we could potentially survive all this. Alright. Looks like we're going down the center again, because I had to choose that route to learn something. Got it. We destroyed the idol. The idol's evil. We did that last time. It makes sense this time.
Generated by someone's misfortune. That's your own fault.
That was my own fault. But like, also, I can't be harmed anymore. I have too much block. I'm unstoppable. Okay, if we get the 2 health per lunge, we'll actually be in even better shape. There we go. And I'm just gonna regen, so like it doesn't matter anyway. Deal damage equal to block, lose all block. Oh. I see, we can just like build up forever. That's insane. We're OP. Like, sincerely. Guess we'll just wait for that next card to come around. Oh, you summoned another little baby of darkness. I think I destroyed you too fast last time for that to even occur. Yeah. Ooh, we're gonna lose cards next turn? I don't like that. 3 fewer? That's so sad. And they use proper grammar for it. Alright. I mean, they're basically defeating themselves. This is what I wanted. This is what I set out to do at the very start of this. At the start of a turn, gain 1 energy and add 1 exhaust to the draw pile. Interesting. I don't know how much I like that. For a cost of 3, a cost of 1, that's a lot better. I mean, getting exposed and dealing damage, like, it doesn't really matter if we take more damage. This is demonic stuff, right? Increase maximum health by 50 at the start of turn, gain 1 block per exposed on the hero. That's kind of funny. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't think I have to care about demonic stuff. Vampire boots. I'm surprised that's not a set. But like, we'll deal with it. Elixir recovery, sure. Ooh, do we want blue fire? Right, gain 1 energy. Upon taking damage from attacks, deal 16 damage to a random target. We never will have that happen, but we can also just have infinite block with the Goblin Amulet here. I'm sorry, I kind of have to go Goblin Amulet. Although 1 energy would be nice as a trophy, no less. We gotta keep the Goblin Collar. I do like an upgrade. I do like me some upgrades. Finishing move. That's not like that good of a upgrade. I guess I could just do like, let's do full force. Let's like try it. I should really find something to give me an extra energy per turn. Actually, you know what? I already have one. Maybe we don't need the 5 armor every turn now. Like I'm heading slightly away from the block build. Get a looted treasure chest here. Open it, see what we get. Some money. Take it. A horned helmet. Gain 2 armor. Burn. Small enemies, right. We've had that before. Don't need it, but it's cool. Gatekeeper. I'm not paying the gatekeeper. It's not a thing. Did not need to haggle. I can burn these cards. This is fine. He still doesn't hurt me. We still are too strong. Alright, can block at the end of each turn. You have some barbs, but like I don't care. Even exposed, it doesn't seem to matter. Draw 2. You're just you're not gonna be able to stop me, my friend.
You've acquired a taste for buffs.
Acquired a taste for buffs. I guess you could say that. It is nice to have buffs. Not wrong.
He tried.
He did try. You tried to stop me. Adrenaline rush. Yes. Bone spear. Gain 3 agility when dealing damage to HP. Inflict 4 breach. I don't know if I care about that, but let's pretend that I do, because it's golden and golden stuff is cool. That one's good. Yeah. So yeah, last time we faced a demon. This time we have another unknown event to go to. So we gotta go look at it. Knights? I thought I'm on your side. What's going on, guys? Thought we were friends.
Was there some enemy, or have I missed something?
Goodbye. You know what? I'll just gain like 30 block here and we'll call it a day. Sure. Like now, I don't know if I'll be hurt. Oh, we take the damage. Okay, that's fair enough. I'd like to take no damage. Unfortunately, that does not seem to be in the cards for me. Okay, we might need to just take the potion. Playing lunges increases damage by 6 for the first lunge played each turn. That's like, I don't know, we could scale our damage faster that way, maybe, but I just don't see the need. We could skip. Gain a block, deal 6 damage. It's like these do something, but not like everything. Gain 2 armor, deal 10 damage. It's like just simply better than the other card we're getting. I might as well take another protection elixir.
Aliens and...
The Brotherhood of Fire. A paramilitary.
But instead of immediately taking the palace by storm, they...
Unfortunately, according to their dogmas, they have no choice but to burn down everyone and their...
Are we supposed to send help to like a Brotherhood of Fire dude that we played at in the very beginning? Ah, right. To forge something special, materials must be special, right? Need a golem core. Okay. Okay. Alright, reforge equipment. Oh, apparently that's bad because he's a demon smith. What does reforging equipment do? Oh, we have to give away something. I'll give away the bone spear. The golem located in the heathlands on the path near the tomb. Okay. So what'd that do? What did that do? Also we're about to face the boss, so I guess like we should figure out where we're gonna get there. I'll take 4 health per lunge at this point, because I'm a little bit worried about my health right now. Seems I'm still gonna die to Malinius. So what did you decide to do? Yeah, we could just end it, but we gotta see if we beat the regular boss, right? Yeah. Practice killing Sigismund. Why not? We can't end without doing that. Okay, we want to check our items. Probably give ourselves the better of the items. Surprisingly, the worm eggs never came into effect. I don't know why. It seems a little bit odd to me. Gain 1 strength upon losing armor. Right, that's why we're gaining strength so much. Forgot about all that. We're really not stoppable. Okay. How do you want to do this? You want to... There's no block. This ally gains HP. I don't know. Last time we just like won immediately. And this time I can't think of what I want to do exactly, so we'll just kills an ally, gaining its strength. Right, okay. Oh, I guess we want to kill his ally first. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Increase our agility slightly. Might as well burn that card out of the deck. Might as well gain 2 armor forever. Have some blocks sticking around. Not hurting us that badly. Drawing a status card can give us more draw. Don't buff them up. How about that? Then we just let them hit us, because the more they hit us, the stronger we get. The less powerful they become. So we'll toughen up. Burn some status cards. I don't mind this. We're not like doubling our strength a million times, but that's also okay. Cool, we got a good card back in the deck. We took out some bad basic cards, basically. Adrenaline Rush. Our strength doesn't seem to be building too fast, I guess because they're just not like hitting us that much. Oh, we're weak, and that's why we're not doing too much damage. 72 damage. Okay. You're being strong. You're getting there. Your 26 strength is impressive. Okay. We've at least weakened him somewhat. Gains 60 strength, increases the health of maximum allies. Is it actually 60 strength? Sorry, I'm like not sure. We'll keep hitting. We have a lot of block, thankfully, so like we shouldn't die too much. That is a lot of strength. It wasn't 60, but it was a lot. Okay. I see how it is. I get you. You're gonna chunk through my block eventually here. Yeah. I don't know what I can do about that, really. Other than hope you stop doing that at some point. Oh, you're gonna kill your ally. 625. Yeah, what does that mean? Dealing HP damage to target absorbs the target's maximum health, active until the end of battle. Okay. I've accidentally harmed you too much. And I don't know what to do about that. We become exposed. You're gonna do 99 damage to me. Uh-oh.
You'll have to tough it out.
Okay, so now he's like super strong. I'm gonna say nah. You're not gonna deal damage to me right now. We don't scale permanently. Not as fast as we seem to need to. The exposed is definitely causing us problems. So maybe we don't full force for a bit. Gain 2 exposed. Yeah, the full force and dominance, right? Like that's causing us issues. So maybe we don't play that for a bit. We instead just like do a little bit of chilling. He's also got 80 strength, so like mind you, it's not fully just that we're buffing him up. He's buffing himself. 285. Yeah, that's not enough. He's taking some damage from us. Okay, he'll keep buffing. Adaptive. We can gain more armor. I don't think that's gonna matter too much next turn, if I'm being fully honest. You're summoning a little baby guy. Upon burning card, deals 50 damage to it. 85 times 3 though. We're not exposed anymore, right? So we're more okay now. Unlikely to be able to burn a card. 380. Sorry. This is like... I can't hit this guy in back. Immune to target attacks here appears on the battlefield. If it is killed, the demon skips a turn. Okay, well, if you're gonna skip a turn, I'm gonna destroy you all. Then we could deal 403 damage. And then we could deal more damage. Yeah, I can maybe live another turn. It's close. It's maybe not that close. Or maybe just dead. 48 damage. Well, don't need block next turn if I'm dead, right? So I think I'm super dead, mind you. Dang it! We were so close. Okay, I messed up that fight, but you know what? Good to live and learn here. I don't mind practice. We were gonna die right after beating him anyways, right? Okay, well, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more Knock on the Coffin lid in the future. Definitely be playing a lot more of this game. I might come back with Sigismund, maybe try to do the core armor, or maybe I'll try out Lycan Boy again. We'll see. Until then, I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you next time. Bye.